Hello, hello, hello. So, if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Oh, also, um, I'm thinking about doing a new series on this channel, along with the new songs that I have coming out and everything. What I've been plotting is doing a how to go viral video, so I can teach people how to go viral. So there's other singers and stuff like that where I'm pretty sure they're trying to figure out how to break through on different platforms. And I have some great insights on how they can do that, some background information. And I think I have the proof, the social proof so far to show people how I've done it and show them how they can reach people. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. So you might see that drop on this channel soon. I've been working on songs. Oh my gosh, when I say so, ever since I've determined that I am going to get a Grammy in 2025, ever since I've said that, made up my mind that that's happening, when I say some of the best opportunities have been coming through. When I say the best, think of think of people that think of celebrities that people that they work with. Like, I can't say much. But it's phenomenal who I get to work with. I'm a very lucky guy. I'm very, very blessed to be in the position that I'm in. And a Grammy looks very, very promising each and every time I get on the phone with a new connect, a new person that I've met or who I've gotten out of the network. So, songwriting, being that I'm working with these people, songwriting. I have been taking songwriting a little bit more serious and not just freestyling it, not just turn on the beat and freestyling. So now, since I'm past the demo point and I actually have to put out really good songs, not songs where, because what I normally do, like if you listen to the songs that I have out now, other than On the Floor was written and took a lot of time. I Want was written and took a lot of time. Those are my own songs, my personal songs I wrote. Um, all the other songs are demos. And those demos, well, Because I Win is not a demo. That's the first song I ever wrote. Other than those three songs, every other song you've ever heard of Roderick King that's not a cover, I just freestyle it. I turn on the beat, freestyle it, clean it up a little bit, and I put it out. I don't even listen to it a second day. I don't give it a second round of listening. Whatever I created that day, I probably even heard the beat for the first time that day. The next day is out. So I'll be learning the song on day two. My girl, she was like a week later. She was like, "Why you still listening to the song?" I'm like, "I gotta learn it. If I gotta perform it, I don't know it." It's like, "How you don't know your own song?" I wrote it and I released it the same day. So songwriting is like, I'm working on a song right now called Candlelight. I can't say who I'm working on it with, um, which is a very impressive person who I'm working on this song with. Candlelight is a song that I'm writing. The producer's amazing. The sound is amazing. But in order for me to get the lyrics, the inspiration to write the lyric, because I don't consider myself a good writer. However, if you spend enough time on any one thing, eventually you can only make it better. Like, the more time you spend with it, the better it'll get. So I've been spending so much time on this one song. I've been watching YouTube videos of romantic scenes. I've been taking from how I feel about my woman. I've been listening to other people how they feel about their woman. I've been watching people in love. I've been watching I've been getting the inspiration from so many places to get these lyrics. And it has taken 1 month for me to get the verse. And when I say the verse is nice, like the verse, it could be so simple to you, but I wanted to pull from a real place, a genuine place. So when I sing these lyrics, that it hits somewhere, or it's relatable, or it can set the mood like a R&B song's supposed to do. So I worked my butt off to get this first verse. So I think the other verses are going to flow out. But what I have done, like, this is an example of how I would create the lyrics. I would ask myself, okay, a candlelight. What's the purpose of the candlelight? Why would you set a candlelight for your woman? or for your girl? What's the purpose of you doing that? Then I would turn on the microphone for my notepad, and everything that I say, the notepad will write it down. So I'd be like, okay, candlelight is so that in that moment in time, um, I'm showing my girl or my lover how much I appreciate them in this moment. And I'm using this candlelight to express and set the mood, the tone, the energy for the emotions that I want to convey at that time. And I'll just keep talking, and then I have to go through all that stuff that I've said and pull out things. Or I'll just jot it down. I have all those things tabulated, right? Then what I would do, um, I would watch some of these love stories or love scenes. You can find, if you go on YouTube and type in romantic scenes, it'll just have clip after clip after clip of every romantic scene in every movie. And I'll see somebody looking at each other. I just wanted you to know that I love you and only you. I'm like, I love you and only you. So what I get from that, nobody else can do. Your love is only sufficient. Your love is the only thing that matters. You are everything. So how can I put that into my, and then I start thinking of metaphors. Like when rubber meets the road, how can I take rubber meeting the road and turn that into a metaphor? This connection is stronger than rubber meeting the road all over this world. Like, you see what I'm saying? But it take these types of provoking thoughts or methods in order to create the inspiration I need to take these lyrics. So I did this on so many different things. So next you would take a wall. How would you take a wall and put that into the song? Like, how can a wall, um I'd rather run into a wall at 100 miles per hour than to lose you. All right, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's so many ways you can flip it. But anyway, so I've done all these methods for weeks, nearly a month. And now I have all these ideas jotted down. Now I start taking, what do I want to open up with? All right, I want to open up with she's knocking on the door. So let's look through the notes, see if there's anything that pertains to somebody walking in or introduction, anything. I may find a few metaphors that I have, and if I don't have any, I'll create something. That could be stupid simple. As she knock on the door. Boom, that's the first lyric. All right. And then you just start building and taking everything, and then stuff that rhyme, go to the rhyme section. Like, it was not easy creating Candlelight. Candlelight, the philosophy was a philosophy that I wanted to use, Candlelight. Hello? Hello? What does that sound? The car shaking? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to use the philosophy of a candlelight, or the light from the candlelight, the glow in the candlelight, or why we hold each other in this candlelight. Whatever the case may be, I wanted to use candlelight, so I had to write, contributing to that idea and that concept. And I already had a beautiful production created by the producer. So tomorrow I'll be in the studio trying to pull a melody to this first verse and the hook. And once I can get the verse and the hook, everything else will flow after that. And then me and the producer will work together to create the rest of it. So I really think Candlelight is going to be a very, very nice song. And here's the benefit of me singing something, or any artist that is similar to me. Hello. They must have noticed me from one of the videos. They just staring and waving. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I think this song is gonna do very, very well. Well, here's the range thing. So being that I have a range, I can use different tones. Like, if I was only that deep bassy voice, I can only use the deep bassy voice, and I can maybe change the timbre or the way of I project my sound. But because I have my bass, I have tenor, I have my upper register, I have falsetto, I have mixed, I have all these different sounds, and each one of these different sounds, I can phrase it differently where it sounds like a whole different voice, which you get a Chris Brown sound, or you can do a Trey Songz, or you can do a R. Kelly, or I can do a Eric Benet, or I can do a Maxwell. So I have to choose which sounds that conveys the emotion that. So it's like so much that's going into this to make sure like this is the perfect song. And I got to connect to my fans. My fans love when I belt. So usually a belty song for me and my fans, we sync when I'm belting. So I need to incorporate that into my song. So it's like all these things go into just this one song, and it's highly, highly complicated. But If you can nail it and do everything right, oh my gosh, when I say you have a song. And here's another thing. I'll give you a little bit of more history about Candlelight. With this song Candlelight, what I originally wrote the song to, the music that I no, Candlelight, that's another song. Oh, okay, that's the wrong song. I was about to mention Tough, because I have a single that I wrote, Tough. I wrote Tough from beginning to end from a beat that I bought, and I looked at the license for the beat and I didn't like it. For the music production, I didn't like it. So I had to, and I wrote the song from beginning to end. I know how the melody goes. Like that just flew out of me. Like I think Tough was meant for me. That's why I think Tough is actually going to make it on the Billboard charts when I release it. I really believe Tough is going to be a hit. I wish I could have done it on a production that I wrote it to, but after looking at the licensing and they want to own a percentage of the lyrical content or the songwriting, and they didn't write the song, I didn't like that. So this producer that I'm doing Candlelight with, he is actually reconstructing the beat. And we worked a little bit on the chord progression. So the chord progression is kind of tricky. So I'm getting someone that I know. Well, I'll just tell you. Jose Fabio is the saxophonist that played on the floor. The saxophonist that you hear, the saxophone that you hear on the floor, which is on Spotify, it's released everywhere. The musician that played that and wrote that part is Jose Fabio. Jose Fabio, he played the instrument. He wrote that particular he wrote that he wrote the parts for the saxophone and played it. So now he's doing the chord progression for Tough. So after we get his chord progression, we're going to send the chord progression and my vocals over to my producer, and he's going to build the rest of the music around Tough. And I think Tough is, if you want to compare what Tough would sound like, look up Lady Gaga. Um, Lady Gaga. It's not always remember us. If I could remember this time, I'll say what I wanted to. I forgot the name of that song. I forgot the name of the song. It's a Lady Gaga ballad. That was the lyrics I was just singing. I can't think of the name of it. But that is the ballad. This is going to be the perfect wedding song. When I say the perfect wedding song, it's going to be the perfect wedding song. And I think people are going to be hiring me to sing this at their wedding song all for like a good strong 2 or 3 years after it's released, because it's going to be that good. It's going to be that impactful, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be easy for me to get the song. When the song is released, the song is easily going to get a million views, because I'm going to make sure that. I'm going to easily make sure this song gets a million views. And I'm hoping once it get a million views, it's just so good. It's going to be shared and heard everywhere. It's just going to go crazy. That's what I'm expecting. If not, Candlelight is coming after that. I have some other songs that's lining up behind that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at in the writing process right now. I am trying to give you my best. And when I say my best, I have some great songs coming. And a lot of thought is going to these songs. A lot of building is. And I have nothing but the best musicians working on it, the best producers. And if the song is missing something, it will not come out until I hire somebody that has what it's missing, or until I sing it right, or until it has the perfect mixing. Like when I say these singles are going to be the best, I'm giving you everything that I got. Because in 2025, Roderick King got to have a Grammy. I got to have a Grammy in 2025, period. I'm accepting nothing less. And there's no excuses. I have the team to do it. I have the producers to do it. I have songwriters. I feel like I am working my butt off to be what I lack in my ability to be a songwriter, I'm making up for with spending extra time, because I'm putting in the work. It's taking me longer to do what a good songwriter can do in about an hour, maybe a day. It's taking me a month or two. But I'm willing to put in the work. And maybe it'll get easier. I don't know. But what I do know is that 2025, Roderick King needs a Grammy. We need 21 million views, 21 million shares, 21 million likes on whatever song that I think is going to be the hit, or whatever song society thinks is a hit. And they determine based on how they react to it, based on how they share it, whatever the case may be. But these are the two songs to look out for. Candlelight, Tough. Those are my top songs that I wrote. I wrote both of those myself. still working. Candlelight still a work in progress. It's going, hopefully one of these days, everything that it needs just pours out of me, and it's not taking as much work to build a foundation under it. But Candlelight is going to be real special, and I can't wait to look back on this live video a year, 2 years, 3 years from today, and look back at everything that I'm saying about Candlelight, because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the details of how much it took to create that song, but to hear it now, I can appreciate it more. And hopefully you'll appreciate it more when it comes out, because you have some background information to it. So updates. So I just recently got back into the country. Obviously, for all of those that know, and for those that don't, I am in a band, a cover band. The name of that band is Blind Ambition, Latin Ambition Band. They are owned by entertainment company, Eclectic Entertainment. I've been with Eclectic Entertainment since 2016. So when I go to work, I'm getting on stage. The way I make my money full time, I get on stage and sing. I'm in a cover band, so I'm singing day after day, week after week for hundreds, if not thousands, of people on a monthly basis, if not a weekly basis. Um, we just left the country. We was contracted to do a show on Princess Cruise. So I just got back with the band from Grand Turks, Caicos. I might have said that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. The Bahamas, Dominican Republic, and we're going on another cruise in November with Royal Caribbean. If you go to Blind Ambitions page, you can sign up to be a part of that cruise. In July 2026, Princess have already rebooked us before we got off the ship. It was like, we need you guys back. They rebooked us, and we're going to Ireland. It's a Princess cruise. The route it takes we fly over to London. We get on the ship in London. And it goes all over England. So if you want to get on that cruise in 2026 with the band and I, or with Blind Ambition, you can go to Blind Ambition page and find out where that link for Princess Cruise in July 2026, July 26, 2026. And I said that wrong. July 2026. That's the year. Or that's for Princess. And for Royal Caribbean, 4 days in November. 3 days, 4 nights, 4 nights, 3 days, however you say it, you do the research. It's you can find that on Blonde Ambition's social media as well. For Royal Caribbean, we're going on a cruise. I don't know where that location is, but you can do the research. But we just got back off this cruise, and it was phenomenal. We had fun. So I'm just getting back into the country from that trip. So what we are doing next is, well, what I'm doing next, I got to get this Unchained Melody release. I have thousands of people saying I need to release my version of Unchained Melody on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, iTunes, anywhere you stream music. I already have music up there from stuff that I recently released. But next I'm releasing Unchained Melody. One of the producers that I'm speaking of, which is responsible for Candlelight and Tough, they are the ones going to do the mix and master for that. There's a video that I did live, the full recording of Unchained Melody. You can literally watch the full recording, because all of the tracking that I did for Unchained Melody, the video, every note that's going to be sung on the actual track is, I recorded that live recording session of me recording and tracking the vocals for Unchained Melody. You can watch that on this YouTube channel. You can even see the day that I did it. You can see when I was doing the mix, because the very next day I went into the mixing bay and I started mixing it. I'm not good at mixing audio. I used to be good, but I'm not going to be looking at YouTube videos all over again to learn how to mix and master all over again. I haven't done it in a while. So it takes a lot of time to mix and master. It takes a lot of time to learn a DAW, which is the digital audio workstation, which is what you see they pull up audio sessions in. It takes a long time to learn how to use all the tools to get the best sound. I don't want to spend too much time like I used to do mixing and mastering, so I'm sending that off to the producer. As soon as he's done mixing and mastering Unchained Melody, that's dropping on all streaming platforms. It's going to be dropped here on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all you got to do is, when you make a post, create a reel, you can type in Roderick King on the music section for any post that you do on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can probably do it right now. It won't be for Unchained Melody, but all my other releases, you can add those to your posts on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. All you do is type in Roderick King on your post while you're creating your post. Type push music wherever the prompt is to prompt for music. Type in the search results Roderick King, and my 3 songs will come up. On the Floor, That's My Baby, and I Want. Those are 3 songs that I wrote, I recorded, I released. And On the Floor is a feature with May. May is in another band. We're in the same cover band industry. She's in another band, but we did a song together, and that's On the Floor. She sounds phenomenal. I can't wait to do another song with May. It just gave me an idea. I'm gonna reach out to her. I got another song for her, because the producer that's doing Candlelight and Tough, he has a great song, and it's a great ballad for a duet. I'm gonna call her. I had another person in mind, but that other person I had in mind is dropping the ball with me. So I'm going to suggest this release for May. I'm gonna reach out to her and see if she want to do it. That girl can blow. May? Oh my gosh, May can blow. Listen to On the Floor. Here's why May came on to On the Floor. On the Floor was written, done, like it was completed. It was a completed project. I was like, you know what? If I blow up and this song goes famous, goes popular, and I'm performing this song live and it becomes an iconic song, everybody know it. I want to give the women the ability to sing back to me. I want to hear the women sing to, like if I'm on stage and it's packed and it's 40,000 people and I'm singing this song, throw your clothes on the floor. I want to hear the women sing to me. I want to stick that microphone out and I want them to have some lyrics. So I was like, I want to bring a woman's perspective into this. And everybody was like, nah, it's good. Like the song is so good. You don't need nobody else on it. I was like, yeah, that's true. But I want a woman's perspective. I want to hear a woman's voice on this. It don't need it, but I want it. May came and took that On the Floor track. She came in, took that track to a whole nother level. So when I'm singing that song live, and May wrote her own part, because she was like, oh, you're going to write the part for me? I'm like, nah, I want you to write it, because you're an artist, and I think you got what it takes. So it ain't take her long either. She wrote her part, came back the next day, came to the studio, killed it, and now On the Floor is out. So, yeah. But I'm going to suggest this other song to May. I'm going to contact her soon to see if she want to do that. Now, that's one producer. I have another producer in California. We have another song. What's this song is called? The Answer. Answer to Love. The other one is called Answer to Love. I hope that's coming out soon. We still have a lot of work to do. Well, we don't have a lot of work to do. We just need to talk and see how long it's going to take for us to finish the process before that song is done and completed. And that producer said he just know that's a hit. You can't tell this man that this ain't. He think this song is such a hit. He said, I'm going to spend my own money to push this song. Like when you release The Answer, he said, I'm going to put my own money behind this song because I know it's the one. I know it's the one. I know it's going places. I'm like, okay. And I have to be honest. I love the song. I love the way I sound on it. It's a nice vibe. And producer wise, he produced the hell out of this track. We started this song in 2012 when I lived in Virginia. Yeah, I lived in Virginia. We started the song. He brought me into the studio. I could barely sing. I was new. Because 2012, I was still learning how to sing. He brought me into the studio. He was telling me how he wanted sung. I was doing my best. He thought it sounded good. And we reunited maybe like a year ago. And he like, bro, I still been working on my producer thing. I done learned a lot about music theory, blah, 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 blah. Like, the song is better. Because over the years, I've been taking my new knowledge and everything that I've been learning, I've been putting it in. He was like, let me just show you how the track sound now. He played it. I'm like, wow, the musicianship, this is all you? It's like, yeah, this is all me. Like, bro, that sounds like a symphony. Like, that is amazing. He was like, now I'm going to sing you the track. I want you to re-sing it. So I took it to my home studio. I re-sung it and I sent it to him and I forgot about it. Here, fast forward a year later, which is today, we got back in touch. He was like, bro, we got to release the song now. You on Spotify, you already got like 9,000 listeners, and you've only had your Spotify account for like almost 2 months, and you already got 10,000 listeners. Most people can't even get 100. He was like, we got to we got to release the answer. I'm telling you, it's a hit. It's a hit. I'm like, all right. So he was like, now, are you open to it? I'm like, yeah, I'm open to it. He's like, now let me show you what it sounds like. He sent it to me, the answer, and he took the vocals, the new vocals, not the 2012 vocals. He took the vocals that I recently did, now that I know how to sing. When I say that song sound, I can just melt. You ever heard a song that it just sounds good, it feels good, like just the instrumental, it sounds good, but when you add lyrics to it, it's even better, definitely with the right vocals and the right artist. This is one of those songs where if someone asks you to sing it, you'll be able to sing some of the words, and then you'll mumble the other lyrics because you don't know them, you just know the melody. It's that good. It's that good where you ain't got to know the words. All you need is a nice sounding voice and that instrumental. But it's called The Answer. And that's coming out. I don't know when that's coming out. I'm going to keep y'all up to date with that. Now, the secretive stuff is stuff I can't talk about because usually celebrities are people that has a people that are already famous. They don't really like name dropping. So I can't say who they are, but we are working on something, and I can wait. I just know it's gonna be good because they already got Grammys. They already got Grammys. So because they already got Grammys, that just puts me in a wonderful position. Cause see, here's what I like about people that already got Grammys. It's kind of like when I play basketball. If I play basketball, I want to learn from Michael Jordan. I want to learn from Uncle Sam, that's right up the street, that used to play when he was 16. Now he just been watching basketball on TV all his life, and he a coach. Nah, if I had the choice to choose who I want to learn from, I want to learn from the best. And in that case, in that industry, Michael Jordan or LeBron or Kobe, they are the elite. They're the top at their industry. They're the top of the game. They have made a name for themselves. That's who I want to learn from. Have taken that from the sport, and I've taken that in everything that I've ever done. I want to learn from the best. I want to open my ears to the best. So I know if I'm going to create music and I want a shot at the trophy, I want a shot at a Grammy, I want a shot at being the top of the elite, I need to mix with that into my sound. I need to mix that into my songwriting. I need to mix that into my production. I need to mix that into my mix and master. Everything about what I'm trying to release has to be on that level. So how do you get that? You go to people that's on that level. Now, the good thing is I just said I wanted a Grammy in 2025, and it's like the universe. And it's like the universe has released everything that I need in order to get that. So I can't name drop. I wish I could because it's unbelievable. Like, going viral has some unbelievable opportunities. Okay? Going viral has some unbelievable opportunities. And I am I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I appreciate this opportunity. And what I love about opportunities is that when I'm given an opportunity, I'm going to be dependable. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to be on point. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to continue to learn. I'm going to continue to be a student. I'm going to take control when I need to take control. I'm going to take the initiative. I'm going to wake up first. I'm going to go to sleep last. Like, I am going to give it everything that I got because I don't play. I don't play. It's not a game. You see what I'm saying? What I need to know, I need to find out. If I know this is a business and I don't know the business game, I need to get around people that we have a same goal in common, where we can work together. I can get what I need and they can get what we need, so we can move forward and progress. So what I'm lacking, I just need to replace that. Are just what they call it. I'm talking so much, sorry, but I want to think of this word. Don't you hate when you have a word, you know the word, you need the word, and it ain't just coming up as fast as you delegate? There we go. See, when you take your mind off of the word. So I need to delegate the things that I don't have, or the skills that I need that I don't have. And I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Like, and here's the honest truth. The only reason I'm gunning so hard for a Grammy, I read every comment that has been made on every video, every post that I can find on Roger King. Everything. I've heard. I don't care what y'all have typed, written, anywhere. I've read it. And if I haven't, I'm going to get to it. And we ain't talking about a couple hundred comments. We ain't talking about a few hundred comments. We ain't talking about a couple thousand comments. I've read thousands of comments, thousands over the past, 5 years? I've been going viral off and on for the past 5 years. I went viral on TikTok, over 15 million views. I went viral on YouTube. Close to 2 million now on YouTube. I thought I was doing something big when I went viral on YouTube. TikTok was 15 million. I've read all the messages, all the comments. And you know how much hate I get out of all the comments that I read. I've seen, I can count on one hand how many negative comments I've read. You can do this homework yourself. If you go on TikTok, it's not hard. If you go to my reposted, I reposted all the videos that has millions of views of me. On my homepage, I have the videos of my own that has gotten over 100,000 views. And you can read the comments there. You can read the comments on my popular videos on YouTube. I've literally found less than 5 negative comments out of thousands. Out of thousands. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. And there's been so many people that said, I don't know why this guy's not already famous. I I can't, I can't wrap my mind around what's wrong with society. Roderick, I don't know what's wrong with you not going to any of these singing competitions that's televised. I have no idea why you haven't done that. There's nothing you could tell me why you haven't when you have this gift. Like, what are you waiting on? Hundreds of people have said this. Hundreds. They don't know why I don't have a contract right now. So when I say, you know what, I'm gonna go for a Grammy in 2025. Why do I say that? Because you're saying stuff that I don't need to. I can assume because you're saying it. If I have 100,000, let's say if I have 300,000 people telling me you should already be famous, you should already have a Grammy, you'll win any singing competition. That means if I release good music, if I not me sitting back saying, okay, let me just sing to a beat and then I'm gonna release it, and they say I should be famous, so I'm gonna be famous. No, I'm actually doing the work. I'm learning how to write a song. I'm learning how to produce a song. I'm learning the business side of it, how to license it, how to own it, how to own the masters, how to own the publishers, how to get in touch with Grammy award-winning artists. Grammy award-winning producers. How to get in touch with the right companies that can actually have the marketing dollars to put me on popular platforms. How can I get collaborations with other megastars? How can I get access to residencies? Like, I've done that and I have access to these things now. So I'm not lazily saying, oh, I'm going to see if they right. I'm going about it the right way. And I'm taking what you've said. I'm taking everything you all have said. And this is the only reason I'm pursuing this. I'm not pursuing this for any other reason but because you all have said it. You all have said to me enough, you should have something on Spotify. I don't know why you don't have anything on Spotify. Why you don't have anything on Apple Music, iHeartRadio? Why not? Y'all been telling me that for years. And as soon as I did it, I've had Spotify for 45 days and I'm already have close to 10,000 listeners. I'm probably 200 listeners away from 10,000 listeners. And I've only had Spotify 45 days. I'm listening. That's when I worked for major corporations. That's basically how we built the best products. That's how we built the best brands. We listen to you. We listen to what you tell us. We listen. You heard me say when I was talking about songwriting, if you go back 15 minutes, 16 minutes, I said out my own mouth, I have to connect this song with what fans like about my voice. They like when I belt, because I'm going to take what you give me and regurgitate it. That's what any salesman does. Any salesman that sells something, they're going to let you talk, listen to what you like, and create the product that you like, and then offer it to you. Why wouldn't you not like it? You told them everything you love. You told them everything you want. You told them what you're starving for. And if they give it to you, payday. So that's the same thing I'm doing with this music. So I am pursuing this only because enough people have told me you need to be on Spotify. You should have a Grammy. You should be famous already. I don't know what's wrong with the world where you're not already famous. We're going to test that theory. And we're going to do it here in 2025. We're going to do it. Because based on what you told me, based on what I know is in me, and based on the people around me that's willing to make this happen, oh, 2025 is the year. There's no ifs, ands, buts. And the universe has already proved to me that we got your back. You know how? Because soon as I said I want a Grammy, it has released to me everything that I need around me. It has released some tools and resources is everything. Let me repeat that. Tools and resources is everything. You can need to dig a hole all you want. If you don't have the tools that you need to dig the style of hole that you need, it's either going to take too long, or you're just not going to have what you need to meet the goal, period. The tools and resources just dropped out of the sky because after I said it, the universe is in my behalf. So let's get back to the point. So much music is coming, and I can't wait to begin to name drop, because when you see who I'm working with, you're going to be like, no way. There's no, how we get access to that? I don't even know. But I'm grateful for the universe for looking out for me. I am grateful. I am grateful to have had the ability to go viral. I'm grateful to have the voice for Unchained Melody. I'm grateful that I spent 5 years every day, literally, mark my words, every day for 5 years learning how to sing. Every day for 5 years, I took a big old jug of water, went to the park, and screamed my head off. Every day. Every night I was in a karaoke. Every single night for 5 years. Every single night. Every single night. I went from not having no experience as a singer to 5 years screaming my head off in a park for 5 years and doing karaoke every night for 5 years to a professional band after 5 years of learning how to sing. I went from no experience to the best band in the cover band industry, the best entertainment company. Like, the reason I say that is because a lot of the musicians and singers that I'm around in my industry, they tell me how they started out. They tell me how they paid their dues. And I'm like, wow, I didn't go through none of that. How do I go from singing karaoke every night and homeless to a professional band that's traveling all over the world? And I had no experience. I went from singing to a karaoke track to having a full band behind me and performing in front of thousands of people. That was my trajectory. From no experience at all, 5 years practicing in a park and going to karaoke every night, to a band performing in front of thousands. A band that has played in the Super Bowl. A band that their show has been opened up by a shack. A band that has been hired by cruise lines. A band that performs for Disney World and Universal Studios. Like, I went from nothing to that. So the next chapter is everything. And I want to thank everybody that watches all of my videos. I want to thank you for you. That's why if you go through any video that has a lot of views, you see I responded to everything. And if I missed it, I don't know how. But you'll see that I try to respond to every single thing. And you know why? Because I literally appreciate you. I literally appreciate your advice. I appreciate your love and support all the years. Because there's some people who've been here since day one. I really appreciate it. And if I ever become a mega superstar, I am going to make a way to come to your front door, or you come to mine. One or the other. Because I am what I am and where I am because of you. I will never take that away from you, the fans. You are important to me. You are very important to me. I want you to know that. I want you to remember that. And don't ever forget it. Because it's the truth. It's the reason why I'm pursuing a Grammy. It's because of you. It's the reason why I put music up on Spotify. Because of you. So, with that said, I think this is a great segue into the close. Unchained Melody is coming soon. Candlelight, hopefully, is coming soon. Tough is definitely coming soon. The Answer is coming soon. And I hope that I got to start making some phone calls, because I got to find a female singer to do this collaboration, the one that I was talking about. So I got to find a female singer for that. I want to use May, the same person that has done the On the Floor with me. If you listen to the On the Floor track, that's May. Phenomenal singer. hopefully I'm gonna present the track to her, and hopefully she'll do that with me and this producer. Um, so we'll have that coming, and then the Grammy Award winning producer. I already have Grammys, and if I say the names that this guy has hit with already, you'll be like, mm-hmm. That makes me proud, man. Because I've come so far, bro. I come so far. I come far. So, yeah. 2025 is the year. Now, let me get through some of these comments, because I'm never going to skip over these comments. Sexy and complete. I like the way you wrote that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hello, sexy and incomplete. Sandra, miss y'all. All these names are familiar. Throw clothes on the floor. Miss Mary, thank you for being here. Don Lolo, thank you for being here. DB Cooper, thank you for being here. Save Pakistan. Okay, thank you, DB Cooper. 5 years. Thank you, Sex and Complete. You've been here 5 years. Thank you. That was the first time I actually went viral too. Don Lolo, many greetings from Germany. Thank you. I can't wait to see you in Germany. Actually, I'm probably gonna have a show in Germany real soon. I have to look at the calendar. I think we're going to Germany. Miss Mary, doing the laundry, by the way. But all jokes aside, you have a great voice. Good luck on your journey. Thank you, Miss Mary. I am what I am because of you and you being here. So thank you. Sandra, you know I remember you. You know the Rod Squad all the way. Hello, Roderick. Gosh, I never knew it was so much to get a song together. Oh my gosh. I still don't know. This thing is rough. And that's without talking about the dollars and cents. It's very difficult and very expensive. I know you'll get top of the Billboard. Keep up the good work. Oh yes, Unchained Melody is my favorite. I discovered you singing that. Exactly, which is why I have my very own version. What does that mean when I say a very own version? It's kind of like When a Man Loves a Woman. Michael Bolton has his own version of When a Man Loves a Woman, and it was made popular. His version was made popular by him singing his version, but he took that cover song and did it his way, and now it's his version. So there's even karaoke versions of When a Man Loves a Woman, his version. And it's sad to say, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. I prefer Michael Bolton version of When a Man Loves a Woman. I think it's because I think the original of When a Man Loves a Woman, I can't sing like that. So by Michael Bolton singing it straight and not with the artistry, not with the authentic sound, it's like me trying to sing Bob Marley. I can't sing it like Bob Marley. Bob Marley has the accent and everything. I can't do that. So yeah. So this version of Unchained Melody is going to be the official Roderick King version, and I am excited about that. So yeah. Follow me on everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you're not already subscribed, hit that notification bell. IG. Everything. Find my music on your favorite streaming platform. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. Subscribe. I probably have a channel on your favorite streaming platform. iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube Music. Roderick King is on there. Find me, put me to your channel. Because as I add new music to Spotify or to all these streaming platforms, it'll automatically go to your library. Tidal, Titty, whatever that thing is. I'm on that too. All of it. All the streaming platforms. Add me on it. I'm on all of them. And I have new music coming out really soon. And stay tuned. Also, here's another disclaimer I want to throw out there, because this is very important as well. I'm going to be a part of this music platform that I'm going to want you all to subscribe to, and I'll have more information about that very soon. But it's going to be a very big deal for my career for y'all to follow me over to that music platform. I might even end up taking my music off Spotify and all the other platforms, just so everybody support Roger King can follow me over there. And you'll see why, you'll know why in the future. But that's something I'm working on with the owner of the music platform. So yeah, that's a big deal as well. So yeah, from there, I think that's everything. Is that everything? All the comments have been addressed. Yep, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching this live. You all have a great, progressive, and blessed day. And I will see you on the next video. Love ya.